with no canvas. Subscribe right now.
Okay. What seems insignificant may not
Make it
be.
look either really good or really bad. I got so much stuff.
Listen to what I say here.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
But I'm not going to because I'm done editing this stuff. I got my grade for video and everything.
My grade for video class.
And I'm done. But you never know. Years from now, it might be kind of interesting to have all this footage, you know. Might be able to do something with it.
He's looking ahead.
Hey.
Clueless but looking ahead. So, anyway. You know, it's great to do this, but if it was in a vacuum, the greatness would be diminished. My hope is that others will see this and derive some type of benefit, even if it's just, oh, I remember that. I'm so glad someone took the time to do that. Quentin Mosley did the sculpture that was up there. I remember that now. The neon sculpture. That was nice. I had him for, was it Quentin Mosley? Yeah, it was. I believe it was. I had him for lithography or something like that. Some printing class. I can't remember exactly what it was. There's my gang. Walking along. Saying nothing to the camera. Very unusual. So the show part that was at the Fox there is wrapping up, I guess, and then the show part that's over at the station building happens next.
What she got in the show? House in the show? How you gonna put a house in the show, man? Nah, you be jiving, man. Don't be showing me like that. You got the house in the show. What you got in the show, man? What you got in the show? Watercolor?
You know, I came from Florida and had never lived in the city. I was a little more quiet and not as streetwise as many too.
Just the profile, yeah.
So many points of view, so many expressions. I wonder how many of them hit on what they wanted to hit on for themselves and for the people that would be affected by their art. One will never know. Let me take a look at this, for instance. This now becomes the painting. Okay? This background. The entire show serves for no other purpose right now than to be a part of this video, which is now another piece. Have you ever been in the bathroom? Have you ever taken, when you were a child, and taken the window, I mean not the window, the mirror, and, you know, the medicine cabinet, and turned it so that you can see the infinite, you know, towards the other mirror, so you can see the infinite numbers of things? See, this is now the painting. Rob, my roommate, is part of the painting. He walked out. What significance does that have? Rich is part of the painting. You know, the infinite numbers of things that you can place in front of the painting can become the painting. Once something is created, you can use it any way you want to once it comes into existence. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, but again, even the seeing artist can do artsy-fartsy things still. Can exercise those small muscles occasionally. We must exercise our muscles in order to be able to function when the time comes. I don't know if that's allowed on YouTube or not.
Well, this is over life size.
I'm not sure if a piece of artwork that has that is allowed.
Okay, so then that makes it this big.
But every muscle must be used
I don't think it's really pink either.
in order to have the
Not
ability
that hot
to
a pink.
thrust forth your ultimate effort at the time
God, what
of
a
its
waste
most
of time.
important.
Kind of interesting.
Its most important chance of meaning something. You know, if there are multiple dimensions, we may live many of these multiple dimensions through our life, through time. The chance of meaning something may come not at the moment, but later. It may come not at all. But,
Yeah, but it was nicely done. That's what I like about it.
you know, Einstein's theory. Matter cannot be created or destroyed, you know. Energy cannot be lost, just transferred. If an effort is applied to something, that effort will always be able to have the chance of being transferred into a positive outcome. The effort cannot be erased. It can be muted, but not erased.
Popsicle stand.
But if you're one of those that have
This isn't a part of the show now.
talked to many people about different ideas, don't get tripped up on any one. Like predeterminism, for instance. The idea that everything is determined by everything else. These efforts that are put forth, they can create a lot of different outcomes, but
This isn't part of the show, though.
there's randomness injected. Randomness. Chaos. You know, when you have randomness and chaos, even if you argue that you don't have free will and you can't make a choice, randomness and chaos is making some choices for you. How can you have determinism?
Vino does.
With no canvas, subscribe right now.